members. Our holiday luncheon is one where we try and give back. So the Broadway Association this year, instead of picking our own charities, we asked our special guests today what charities they would like us to support. I mentioned we are very proud to present this check for $2,500 to the Alzheimer's Association. And making his directorial Broadway debut with the new musical, It Should Have Been You, with an official opening night of April 14th, 2015.
I did. As an undergraduate, I directed some, I directed Gilbert Sullivan Show and a few things like that. Yeah.
And this is your Broadway directing debut.
Yes.
Why this?
No one else would have me. Harriet plays the mother of the groom, who I describe as a tempest in a martini glass. And if you look up force of nature in the dictionary, it says basically, Tyne Daly and Vanessa Whitberg. So some feel that you stay out of the way and let the writer do their work. I don't believe that. I think, especially with a new piece, this is an original show, by the way, not based on anything. It's not based on a movie or a book, although we may lie if that does better business. Just say, oh, it's based on a movie.
The definitions that I heard of a director was from Orson Welles, who said that a director presides over accidents. Generally, happy accidents. How do you, as a director, provide a context, an environment, in which those created happy accidents can take place?
What a great quote and a great question. I think that is the hardest thing for me to do as a director, because my instinct is to tell people what to do. But what I've learned from working with great directors, Dan Sullivan is famous for not saying anything to anyone ever. And you see the result in his productions. Yeah, you cast well, and that's not just with the actors. You cast well with the designers and with the producers. By the way, that was as the waiter in Beyond Therapy, Cristyne's play, my Broadway debut in 1982 at the Brooks Atkinson Theater, which is where I'm making my directorial debut. So that, I don't know if that means anything.
The Broadway Association is also pleased to be making a donation of $2,500 to Tony's charity of choice, which is the NYPD's Detective Endowment Association.
I got that.
With all the maniac stuff that's going on against the police department. So we've got to stop that racial nonsense and realize that these magnificent police women and policemen protect us. I optioned it and rewrote the show that made it pertinent to what is going on in our country today. And so the parallels, we seem to never learn from history. We seem to be constantly making the same mistakes over and over again, year after year. And so the parallels to what was happening back in LaGuardia time is happening now in our country. Talking about Tammany Hall, okay? They dominated this by FDR and became known as the New Deal. They fought all the time. They were from two different cultures. Moses was 6 foot something and a very well-educated fellow. LaGuardia was a street kid, a fighter, and so on and so forth. So they had that. LaGuardia was a fusion candidate. He was something for everybody. He did the right thing. I don't know if there's anybody like LaGuardia anymore. I just don't know. He spoke 8 languages. In 1934, when he came into office, he cut his salary in half. No money. He had no money. He died with $8,000. As a matter of fact, today is LaGuardia's birthday.
Oh.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.